Okay. Good evening, everyone. We are calling to session our regular meeting tonight at 6 o'clock p.m. for Palm Springs Unified School District. Um, if anyone in the audience requires a headset for Spanish translation, please raise your hand and a device will be provided to you. Would you like to translate that? That's okay.
Sí, cualquiera en el público, si requieren de audífonos, por favor avísenos.
Thank you. So we welcome everyone, and today is Tuesday, December 17th. I will now call the meeting to order. Can I get a roll call?
Board Member Irvin,
Here.
Board Member Girardi, Board Member Espericueta,
Here.
Board Clerk Cornett,
Here.
Board President Jarrell,
Here.
and tonight we have Student Board Member Silvernail
Here.
and Student Board Member Hareki.
Here.
Thank you. We'll go to 6C, our mission statement. Our student board member, Diego, from our MSJ. Oh, did I miss one? Oh, the Pledge of Allegiance, sorry. Yeah, that's Diego. He's going to lead us in the pledge. Please stand. Next, we're looking at our mission statement. And Diego, are you ready to read it in English? Thank you.
All members of Palm Springs Unified School District are united in our community to equity. We create deep, meaningful learning opportunities, build professionalism, and engage parents and community to ensure success for all students. All students graduate with the skills, capacities, and confidence needed to succeed in a rapidly changing world.
Thank you, President. Todos los miembros del Distrito Escolar Unificado de Palm Springs están unidos en nuestro compromiso con la equidad. Creamos oportunidades de aprendizaje profundas y significativas, creamos profesionalismo e involucramos a los padres y a la comunidad para garantizar el éxito de todos los estudiantes. Todos los estudiantes se gradúan con las habilidades, capacidades y confianza necesaria para tener éxito en un mundo de cambio rápido.
Thank you, Board Member Espericueta. We next read our land acknowledgement. Soraya will read the land acknowledgement.
The Palm Springs Unified School District acknowledges the Kuya as the original stewards of the land on which the Palm Springs Unified School District facilities now sit. We are grateful to have the opportunity to work with the indigenous people in this place. We pay our respect to the Kuya people past, present, and emerging, who have been here since time immemorial.
Thank you so much, Soraya. Next, we move on to our oath of office, and I'll let Superintendent Signoret talk about the oath.
Thank you, President Jarrell. So just to let everybody in the public know, both Board Member Espericueta and Board President Madonna Jarrell were uncontested during the last elections, and very excited to have them both be reinstated for their following terms. And so what we're going to be doing tonight is going to be re-administering the oath of office for both of them. So we'll come on downstairs, right down to the bottom of the dais. All right. Everybody hear me okay? All right. Very excited for this opportunity. So just go ahead and repeat after me. I, and state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter. Congratulations to you both. Congratulations. Anything you'd like to say?
Oh, it's wonderful to work with such a great team and district, and there's just so many words that I could tell you over the last 8 years, what an honor this has been here, and being a part of this family organization, powerhouse, trendsetters. It's just amazing. But I really couldn't have done it without my wonderful family. Come up here. And this is my husband and our grandbaby, Presley. She's 4 months old. And my daughter, Jessica, my other daughter, Donnie, my son-in-law, Carlos, and my best buddy, Saul. So I am so happy. So I'm so happy for you all to meet them. And this is the first time the baby's been here. And we're planning for her to grow up here. Come on in here.
Okay. Yeah, Sergio, let's take a picture and then you'll speak. Right. Oh, I guess. I'll wait. Okay, all right. We'll do the picture again. Sergio?
Okay. Buenas noches a todos. Good evening, everyone. I feel today that I'm graduating from 4 years university, something like that, because it had been a big challenger to learn everything that needs to be a board member. Siento como que me estoy graduando de una universidad, de todo lo que he aprendido en estos 4 años pasados, and I'm ready to continue supporting the benefits to improve the student results, to protect the student to be in safe school. Estoy listo para seguir apoyando a los estudiantes y para que estén en un lugar seguro. Tonight, I have a lot of my family here that all of them have been patient and supporting me all the time. Tengo aquí muchas familias y amigos también que han tenido paciencia conmigo y me han apoyado todo el tiempo. And I want to start with my daughter, Saida. Thank you, mija. Thank you. I love you. And come over here, you like it? I have my son, Sergio, Junior. And Miguel, my girlfriend, my partner, Maria, his family, Ana, Jesse, Shui, Angel, David, my friend, Agustin, and I know a lot, all you, I have, who is missing.
Maria, hey, I like your shirt.
Gracias, amiga, por estar aquí. Thank you. And I want to say a couple more words, few words about my daughter. Um, I have been spending a lot of time with her, but all the time he say, "Dad, you never stop." I say all the time, "Papá, tú nunca paras. Todo el tiempo estás haciendo algo." My son, and he has been out at the state for a long time, studying. Um, he loves to study. Like that. A couple more years. No, he's excited. But all the time he expressed that to me that he is very proud of me, and I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Say that. Thank you. Very easy to be parents with you. My girlfriend, my partner, thank you. And technically, she has been with me when I started the position. María, empezamos nuestra relación cuando yo empecé la posición. She don't know about what position I get it because she don't put attention to that part. But when it started, she found that I was busy and I don't have a lot of time for her. Thank you for understanding me. Thank you for having patience. Gracias por entenderme. Gracias por tener la paciencia. Toda su familia, gracias por siempre sentirme bienvenido con ustedes. Thank you, your family, for feeling me that I'm welcome. And to finalize my speech, Agustin, sorry, thank you. He has been my friend for more 30 years. And something that is hard for me to express is to thank the main two people in my life, my dad, my mom, because it's very emotional for me because I lost them when I was 12 years old. But both supported me. My mom say to my dad, you know, the education is the more important. You are not taking our children to the farm to work with you. They need to sleep and know, they need to take the nap, they need to do the homework. And my dad, he never complained with my mom. Maybe because they have 40 years different. My dad was 60 years old, my mom 20, you know, when they get married. But yeah, I want to thank them. They are in good hands. And it's it. I'm ready to continue supporting the student, parents, community. Thank you. And see here, Great Garden, thank you for everything you do. Your mom, your dad, thank you. And it's it. Thank you. Gracias.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but 4 years ago, when we were up for re-election, we were in COVID. So our swearing in was online. And so this is Sergio's night to shine so much because we're in person, and it really is special. Thank you all for coming tonight. Next, we'll look at number 7, the report of closed session actions. Clerk Cornett, are there any closed session actions to report?
There are no closed session items to report.
Thank you. Approval of the agenda. Item 8. Can I get a motion to approve the agenda as presented?
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Motion passed. Thank you. Next, number 9 is when we look at or talk about receiving any electronic comments. Clerk Cornett, have we received any electronic comments?
We have not received any electronic comments.
Part of our second part of public comments is in-person comments. And all of the comments are written on a yellow card. You still have time to fill one out. And the comments must be under 3 minutes. Board Clerk Cornett, she times us. And this must also be devoid of any personal attacks. Members of the public are expected to maintain a professional, courteous decorum during public comments. And the board members, we do not respond to the comments as you're presenting them. So we have 2 speaker cards. And so first I'll ask Mr. Tristan Franz. Yes, is that right? Right? Tristan Franz to come up.
Thank you. Good evening, board. My name is Tristan Franz. I am a student at CCHS. I am the athletics commissioner of ASB, and I would like to talk about an incident that happened on November 3rd, 2024. The safety of our students is primary here in our district. This did not occur on this evening. I can briefly describe the events of the evening and how everything went completely wrong. We, as a ASB, as a class, we took a trip to Disneyland from the 3rd to the 4th. And we were there for CATA, and that's a leadership program event, and a lot of different schools attend. But we got there a day early to, I guess, relieve everything because it was right after homecoming, and it was supposed to be like a happy environment and a fun event for our class. I accompanied a group of students who were left to their own devices for most of the day. We had minimal check-ins and one in-person check-in that took place at 3 o'clock. My friend and ASB partner, Hazel Garcia, suffered a severe health scare. We were supposed to be at the room by 12, and this all occurred around 11 at night. I tried to reach one of our chaperones. We were accompanied with our ASB advisor, George Howe, our principal, Mr. Chavez, and a lady of the district, Miss Holcomb. She had Hazel's medication that she needed to make all this go away, but nobody could reach her. I called her 19 times, and I wasn't able to get a hold of her until 11:47. This occurred for 45 minutes, and other students tried to reach our ASB advisor and the principal, but nobody was to be found. I was able to get through to her nearly an hour later, and me and my partner are here tonight because the district needs to do more to address the behavior of the adults involved in the situation. We are scared because we fear that we will face some sort of retaliation. If they're able to return, I'm scared, and my partner is scared that we might be removed from the program and face other consequences. I don't want to lose sight of my friend Hazel, who has suffered most through this. She has yet to receive an apology or an acknowledgement through the situation, and we would like to have a reasonable conclusion. Thank you.
Thank you, Tristan. Next, we would like to invite Hazel Garcia to the podium.
Good evening, board. I am a student of CCHS. I am an avid ASB, and though I hold these titles, I stand here struggling tonight. On the night of November 3rd, I suffered a medical emergency which I am not obligated to state. I was outside of the cold of the Disneyland Park at 11 p.m. whilst my teenage classmates searched for our advisors for help. No one was reachable for over half an hour. Our legally obligated female advisor, who had personally typed her cell phone number in my cellular device earlier that day, never answered me. She didn't answer my classmate who had called her several times. Her name was Tara Holcomb, and she was actually attended this trip extremely ill. And when we needed help, she didn't come. When she finally reached us, it was about 11:47 at night. And when I reached my hotel room, it was 11:57 at night. Upon my arrival, I was informed that our former ASB teacher, George Howell, was intoxicated, and that's why he was not being able to be found. I'd like to mention that our principal, Guillermo Chavez, was also attending this so-called trip and was nowhere to be found, only once on November 4th at 10 a.m. on Disneyland Resort grounds instead of attending the CATA conference, which is a leadership conference for all of ASB across California. George Howell, the ASB teacher, never once entered the official park with us, nor did he attend the CATA conference or Downtown Disney on November 4th. Not to mention, due to my medical emergency, I felt very ill that morning on November 4th, and I yet again had to seek help from my fellow classmates. I fell behind academically because I had missed at least a week of school, and because of all the honors and AP classes I am in, I fell very behind. I still cannot manage to get back up on my 2 feet. I may face extreme retaliation standing here tonight. I may not be able to enter ASB next year because I am standing here against my school. We all need answers, and though we have been told to move on, it is hard as I was the victim and I no longer feel safe at CCHS. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Hazel. Are there any other people in the audience that would like to fill out a speaker card real quick and come before the board and talk to us? Okay, thank you. Next, we'll move on to public hearing. Item 10. The board now opens the public hearing on the annual and 5-year reportable fees report for fiscal year 2023-2024, OE 12.13. Board Member Cornett, have any written comments been received by the district as to the annual and 5-year reportable reports fees report for fiscal year 2023-2024?
Yes, one written comment was received from Desert Valley Builders Association.
Also, is there anyone present who wishes to provide verbal comments on the annual 5-year reportable fees report for the fiscal year 2023? It's on, yeah, 2024.
Check 1 2. Check check check. Test 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 test. Check. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 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 test. Test 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 1 2. Check 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 check. Check. Check check check. Check 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 check. Output test 1 2. Output test 1 2. Output. Check. Test test. Test 1 2. Test. Test test test. Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Test, test.
Check 1 2.
Thank you, everyone. And team up. It's on. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Oh, wow. That was an interesting time. Goodness. All right. We were on number 10, public hearing, and we were asking about any written comments received by the district for the annual and 5-year reportable fees report. And is there anyone present who wishes to provide verbal comments on the annual and 5-year reportable fees report for fiscal year 2023-2024? Okay. Anyone interested? Okay. At this time, Board Member Cornett, reminding you that that would be your part if there was. There's none. All right. And so later on in the agenda, we will consider approving the adoption of resolution number 2024-2025-13 and the approval of annual 5-year reportable fees report for the fiscal year 2023-2024 in compliance with Government Code Sections 6600666001 OE 12.1. Well, seeing there's no oral comments, I declare this public hearing closed. Thank you. So moving on to number 11, we have 2 separate sections of special recognitions tonight. And first we'll start with the governing board recognizing students here beneath our dais, and we'll call you up and honor 3 students from Kauai Elementary School and 2 parents from Kauai Elementary School. We'll go down. So first, we have 3 students, and we would like to invite Romeo Ramos to come up, please. Applause. Thank you.
In recognition of your extraordinary commitment to hard work, dedication, perseverance, and exceptional academic excellence at Kauai Elementary School during the 2024-2025 school year.
And Mr. Sauer nominated Romeo. Would you like to say a few words?
I'll just do a quick soundbite and say Romeo is such an amazing young man, one of the biggest hearts, practices the 6 pillars of character everywhere, every day, and he's such a role model for Kauai.
Thank you. Romeo, come on over here. We're going to go on this side. On this side, right here. All right. Next, we'd like to invite Elijah Williams to come up.
This is also in recognition of your extraordinary commitment to hard work, dedication, perseverance, and exceptional academic excellence at Korea Elementary School.
Thank you.
Elijah. Come on back up, honey. Elijah is also a student at Kuya who is, again, incredibly kind, generous, and one of the most warm-hearted students. Anyone who needs anything knows Elijah is someone they can always reach out to for support. Again, another amazing role model for Kuya.
And last, we'll just recognize Ariana Galavis for her outstanding, extraordinary commitment to hard work and dedication. Let's give her a hand. Thanks. Next, we have two very special parents and recognition for their involvement and engagement in school activities at Korea Elementary. Miss Nicole Duenga, is correct. Miss Nicole, please come up.
This award is presented to you in recognition of your contributions to Palm Springs Unified School District through active participation, collaboration, and involvement in Korea Elementary School activities and events during the 2024-2025 school year.
We'll give her this. Thank you. All right, and then you're going to go down by Mr. Sauer.
You're going to hear me say an amazing phrase twice. It is every principal's dream to have an amazingly strong and supportive PTO. And Ms. Dawenga and our other parent being recognized tonight, along with Ms. Hilda, who is also here tonight, is an amazing support and resource for Kuya, and some of the most incredible events that are happening for our children are happening because of their selfless dedication and hard work to Kuya.
And the board would like to call up Ms. Carla Javier.
Also, in recognition of your contributions to Palm Springs Unified School District through active participation, collaboration, and involvement in Korea Elementary School.
Again, I can't say enough about the dedication and hard work of our PTO parents. And Ms. Carla is an integral part of that team who, again, works tirelessly. Even just this past Saturday, we had an amazing brunch with Santa. This team really helps us shine in the community. So thank you both, and Ms. Hilda, for all your amazing support to Kuya.
The governing board would like to recognize and commend the following employees: Juanita Gardner and Susan Campbell. And we're just going to sit down for a minute and watch a video and then invite them up, okay? So we'll stay coming over here.
To go to an assembly for grown-ups and get an award. Isn't that fun? Yes.
What I admire most about Miss Garner is just the way she comes out to the campus early before school starts and begins greeting students right off the bat. Miss Garner is one of those people who is meant to work with children. Her warmth, compassion, and endless patience, the way she works with our TK class, and just the incredible support she provides our TK teacher, Miss Ambrose, is just inspiring and amazing to watch in action. Ms. Garner, you are an amazing, inspiring paraeducator, and our TK classroom and Kuya are so fortunate to have you on our staff. So here at Kuya Elementary, we nominated Miss Susan Campbell as Employee of the Month, and Miss Campbell is the school counselor here at Kuya Elementary. We recognize Miss Campbell for all of her hard work. She is a person who is extremely kind, she's extremely patient, and makes 100% of the decisions from what is in the best interest of a child. She's an outside-of-the-box thinker and comes up with some of the most creative activities for kids to do. It doesn't matter what kind of day a child is having, she is there for them in that moment, meets them where they're at, and gives them just exactly what they need to make it through the rest of the day. Ms. Campbell, on behalf of the students, staff, and families at Kuya, we all want to say thank you for your tireless energy, effort, patience, kindness, and love that you have for all the students at Kuya.
The Board of Education would like to please invite Ms. Susan Campbell, Kauai Elementary School Certificated Employee of the Month. Ms. Campbell. Congratulations. Do you want to talk now? Or? Okay, she says she doesn't want to talk. All right, Ms. Campbell, come on back. And we're going to have you come up and stay up here because we have a second employee, and we'd like to invite Ms. Juanita Gardner. Please come up. Hey, congratulations. Okay, the tradition is that our employees that are honored, they speak and have a few words to say or thank someone. Ms. Campbell, would you like to say a few words?
Oh, I'd love to thank all the students and staff at Kuya. Thank you, Ryan, for such a nice comment that you made. It's a pleasure to work at the school. I love the kids. It's my passion and dream to work at this school.
I just want to say thank you to my family who supports me. Sometimes, you know, I stay a little longer than I'm supposed to. Sometimes I'm busy doing things at home and I have a big mess on my dining room table from some craft I'm trying to figure out or trying to work on. So I want to say thank you to them. But Kauai Elementary is an incredible place to work. When I first got there, I was a little worried because it was a new school and I had been at Catherine Finchie for so many years. But wow, everybody was so welcoming and loving and caring, and everyone cares about the kids there. I'm so happy.
And then we're going to get together. We proceed on to number 12, our student board member reports. Our student board members will be presenting their